Hi, welcome to the another edition of Android application development. Today, I am going to show you what is Android and why is Android important. So, what is an Android? An Android is Google's oft-discussed mobile, wireless, computer, and communications platform. This tutorial introduces Android application development with the Eclipse plugin, otherwise known as Android Development Tools or ADT. This tutorial provides an introduction to Android development with a quick introduction to the platform, a tour of Android development tools, and includes the construction of two example applications. So, before diving right into this ins and outs of Eclipse plugin and developing Android application, let's have a look at the architecture of Android and some of the key terms that will be helpful in the tutorial and beyond as you begin to build Android applications for yourself. So let's go with Android terminology. Android application development under the Eclipse environment requires knowledge of Eclipse environment and the Android platform. An understanding of the terms below is helpful in Android application development with the Eclipse plugin. So, what is Open Handset Alliance? This is the organization led by Google Incorporated, consisting of numerous public and private organizations. The Android, the flagship product of the Open Handset Alliance. This is an open source operating environment targeted for mobile devices. Uh, what is emulator? Emulator is a software tools representative for another system. This is often an environment that runs on a personal computer that emulates another environment such as a mobile computing devices. So operating system is the heart of many computing platforms including servers, desktop computers, networking appliances, and mobile computing devices. Android runs on top of a operating system. And last is the Dalvik Virtual Machine. The Dalvik Virtual Machine is an operating environment found in the Android stack with or which interprets application code at runtime. The Dalvik virtual machine is similar to a compliant Java VM or virtual machine, but the two are not compatible. So let's go with the Android basic and required tools. So Android is an open source operating system targeted for mobile platforms. At the time of this writing, it is a software only platform with no uh, publicly available hardware devices. So the Android platform is best described as a stack because it is a collection of components including Windows operating system, Linux, and etc. Uh, Java programming environment, toolchain, compiler, com- resource compiler, debugger, and emulator. And last, the Dalvik virtual machine for running applications. So why is Android important? The computer technology press has lavish attention on Android since its announcement and initial SDK release. Android is important as a platform for two desperate yet compelling reasons among many others. Android is a market mover. The mobile application space is crowded and difficult to gain footing for a newcomer. Google has the resources and the mind share to make a splash in any market it puts in its sights. Google's entry into the mobile space has been in the works for a few years. Android was a separate and distinct company purchased by Google to give it a jump start on a mobile presence. Anything Google is doing gets attention, and publicity is good for introducing new platforms. Score 1 for Android. The second reason Android is important is because of its application model. Android applications are not monolithic menu-laden applications that require a great deal of clicking and tapping to operate. Sure, there are menus and buttons to be tapped, but Android has an innovative design element to its architecture known as an intent. So, so why develop an Android? Android is an operating source platform based on a Linux kernel, and it's installed on thousands of devices from a wide range of manufacturers. Android exposes your application to all uh, sorts of hardware that you'll find in modern mobile devices: digital compasses, video cameras, GPS, orientation sensors, and more. So, here are the few other advantages Android offers you as a developer of an Android application. So the Android SDK is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux, so you don't need to pay for new hardwares to start writing applications. Next, an SDK built on Java. If you're familiar with the Java programming language, you're already halfway there. So next is by distributing your application on the Android market, it is available to hundreds of thousands of users instantly. You're not just limited to one store because there are alternatives too. For instance, you can release your application on your own blog. Amazon have recently been rumored to be preparing their own Android application store also. And last, as well as the technical SDK documentation, new resources are being published for Android developers, such as the platforms gains popularity among both users and developers. So, enough with the talk. Let's get started developing for Android. Thank you for watching.